connecting Indigenous musicians and artists to the world. Welcome to Indigenous Superstars with your host, Rhonda Head.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully we can tune in. I'm having trouble with my Facebook right now, so hopefully you'll find us on Twitter and my YouTube channel. So welcome to Indigenous Superstars. Like the intro says, I'm your host. My name's Rhonda Head, and I'm coming to you live from Winnipeg, Manitoba. And I'm here because I performed at a memorial on Sunday for the late Vince Fontaine, and he was such a huge mover and shaker in the music world, not only in Manitoba, but across Canada and Turtle Island. So we're really going to truly miss his presence. And, I know he'd want us to continue moving forward and continue paving the way like he did for a lot of us musicians, as well as mentor up and coming musicians. So that's the legacy he left for us. And I know that that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to continue on and continue paving the way that Vince Fontaine started for us. So I want to talk a little bit about the music awards. I know I was supposed to have them in December, but there's just too much happening. And I was speaking to some of my colleagues, and they told me to hold it probably in February now. So that's when they're going to be, in February. And I have to apologize to all the artists that submitted, but we're already ready to get the work on the winners, and the awards are already done, and it's going to be really exciting. So that's where we're at with the award show. And I want to announce that tonight is my 99th guest. So I'm really excited to have him on the show tonight. And unfortunately, the Winnipeg Jets lost tonight to the Capitals through overtime. So hopefully the next game they win for us. Come on, Jets. Gotta apologize to all the fans out there who are fans to other teams, but I'm a huge Winnipeg Jet fan. So my next guest is a Powwow guest. His name is Monty Sunchild. He's from Sunchild Alberta, and he's a proud father of two, and has been singing powwow and round dance for most of his life. He currently sings with a drum group called Cree Confederation and loves to attend round dances, both far and near. Monty has contributed to the round dance circle by being a stickman and singer, and has also helped with MC duties a few times. He is currently completing his Indigenous Language Teaching Degree at Yellowhead Tribal College in Edmonton, Alberta. His goal is to become a Cree Teacher. So let's welcome Monty Sunchild. Sorry, I was just reading your last name first. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Dansek, Damskat Nawal. I'll say greetings to you, Rhonda, and thanks for inviting us over to this virtual broadcast.
Awesome. And I want to introduce your wife too, Carrie. Hey, Carrie, how's it going? I've known Carrie for many, 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 many years. We traveled to a few powwows together when we were a long time ago, when we were younger, eh?
Yes, many, many, many moons ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right into the questions, and I'm sure a lot of people are that are tuning in would like to know about round dance. So can you tell me when and how you first got into singing, both the powwow and the round dance singing?
Well, I'll start with round dance because that's probably the first thing I did besides singing on a leather suitcase with me and my cousins there when we were smaller. But seriously, probably when I was 15 or 16, there was a hand drum on the wall there, and I asked my late father how do they make the buzzing noise behind the hand drum, and he showed me, and from there I was kind of hooked. And but before that, I did go to round dances occasionally, but then it just kind of became an every weekend thing from there. And,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. So when did you start discovering that you had a voice?
I think when I was a young boy, but it was more or less like you mimic other powwow singers, and you're kind of fooling around, whatever, eh? But nobody ever really took me serious, so I never really. But then when you become, I guess when your voice changes, you kind of lose it for a while, and I had to keep practicing, and took a few years, and eventually I started to kind of hang in there with all the other singers.
Oh, so you like you were self-taught? Is that how you?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I did have a few people that were influential, but more or less, yeah. I guess I could say I was self-taught. One person that took us to round dances. His name is Ron Deserley. He's an older gentleman from our community or the neighboring community. He'd take some of us young guys out to round dances on the weekends. And yeah.
So he was your mentor?
Yeah. And but he wasn't really active in round dance singing as much. But he did sing ceremony songs, so he was kind of like a traditional person, right? And then powwow, it became. There was a gentleman from Sarcee. He's actually an uncle of mine. He sat down and with some of us boys and talked to us about the spirit of the drum, and we were kind of a self-evolved drum group. We called ourselves Bisum Wasis. And then that didn't last too long. And another mentor I had was Jimmy O'Cheese. He took on teaching other younger men, and then from there, just kind of like I kind of had a series of different people, Edmund Bull and Melvin Stone had invited me to go sit at their drum when I was a young person. And another person that took me around on their travels was Grant Whitstone and Vern Chilton, Pipestone Creek singers. So they took me to the stateside.
Awesome. So are you ready to share your first song with us?
Yeah. I'll sing a song. It's a round dance song that I composed a while ago, and it was kind of during COVID time, so it's a straight song, and yeah.
Hey, thank you. The drum just feels so good in my heart, and the beat is and the melody is so beautiful. So, did you compose that song?
Yeah, yeah. We were living in the north, kind of the north central Edmonton, and I was kind of missing round dance at the time because we were going through a COVID shutdown, and there were no round dances happening. And, there was a lot of virtual round dance singing going on Facebook and whatever else. So I kind of felt like I just wanted to I wanted to sing. So kind of, that's what it became.
Awesome. So have you composed many songs?
Not really. They like I would say every now and again maybe a special feeling will come about, and a song might come across there. But there's a few individuals that are part of our drum group that are like song composers, and hey boys, we need a song, and like when our lead singer Dallas Waskahat, he's kind of the main song composer, and Junior Waskowicz, they're pretty gifted that way.
That's so awesome. So are you in your future, are you going to plan on recording your own CD?
I've never really thought about it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about it.
Oh, you should. That was a really beautiful song you just sang.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the history of round dance?
Well, there's a it's actually a ceremony. Long time ago, there were because of times evolved, but before then, there from the stories that were shared, they weren't children weren't really in attendance because some of our people believed too that we shared that floor and that space with people that gone on, right? So, some of our older people say sometimes the ones that can't make it to the other realm or whatever, then maybe take the innocent ones with them. But otherwise, so what happens there is there's usually a pipe ceremony that takes place and a feast. So they have a feast for the purpose of the round dance. And from what I've been told too is it was all strictly memorial round dances. So over time they became birthday round dances, and they have round dances for graduation, and became more social.
Awesome. So I understand that you want to sing a special song for one of your nephews.
Yeah. My nephew here, I think he's 3 or 2. No, he's pretty sure he's 3 now. His name is Mylan. There, he lives up in North Alfred with my sister. So say I got Mio Dipskow, do sis, happy birthday to my nephew, many more. The birthday song that's commonly sung at round dances here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Awesome. I love that. The music just sounds so great. It makes me wish I was going to a round dance this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I wish I was going to one too. Sometimes
Yeah.
the cold weather reminds me of traveling to round dances, and you never really, never really a timeline when you go there. So you can pick up at 9 o'clock and get there 10, 11 o'clock, and it's a lot of people there. The energy's there. Just
Yeah, I remember going to round dances in Saskatchewan, and that energy is so incredible, and the music is so beautiful, and dancing is it's just there's so much beautiful energy that happens when you go to a round dance. So there's a round dance circuit. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So usually between September and April, and then there's a few that in between, like May or whatever. But these are for like I guess the hardcore people that go every weekend. They hear of one that's happening in September, and then they take off. And we have round dances and here in the city too. Here in we make our home here in Edmonton. And there's a bit of a circuit here, and there's good round dances here that happen in Enoch too. There's a lot of it's well attended, and there's a lot of singers in the area from Muskogee and the Logan Alexis singers from Alexis. And, a lot of the Blackstone boys live around here, and the Mountain Cree boys. So yeah, there's and the Patagon boys too. So there's quite a bit of round dance happening here. And then a little ways, 4 hours from here in Saskatchewan, it's pretty lively. It's a livelihood over there too. So and then southern Saskatchewan also has a circuit too. So it's but because of COVID, I don't know what it's like. I've been to a few, I think since September, but yeah,
they're slowly starting to come this way in Manitoba, but then COVID happened too, right? And I know there's an odd round dance here and there, but they because of COVID, yeah, that's why they're not. But we're not as active in round dancing as Saskatchewan and Alberta, but it is coming here slowly. So hopefully, when COVID disappears from the world, that we'll get our round dance circuit going again, and hopefully we'll have more in Manitoba. I know that people are trying to bring it out this way too, and they should. It's such a beautiful. It's a beautiful event. I just love round dances. It's comparable to powwow. which I want to ask you questions now. With you said you sing with Cree Confederation, and they're a champion drum group, right?
Yeah, some will say, yeah. I don't really know much, but yeah, we're a well-traveled drum group.
So where can you share with us some of the big powwows that you've attended and placed?
I'll say we in our early times we went to a gathering of nations every year, and we've gotten second and third, fourth there, and amongst a lot of big name groups there, and places like Fort Hall, Idaho, and San Bernardino, San Manuel, different places like that.
Those are California powwows?
Yeah.
Oh, so what was your favorite powwow to sing at?
My favorite, probably when I went to before Cree Confederation started, I went with Walking Buffalo to Crow Agency, Montana. That was probably my favorite powwow because they have Indian parade there every morning. The people get dressed up and they dress up their horses with beaded bridles and old style saddles. And it's a really beautiful encampment, like 1,000+ teepees, and the people are really friendly there. They'll bring you to their camp and they'll just feed you. You never really buy food there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's one powwow I was always wanting to go. I haven't been there yet, but hopefully it's going to happen soon. Hopefully next summer things will start loosening up.
Yeah, I always tell my family about that. We never made it back there since. So.
Yeah, I heard really good things about that powwow. So are you ready to sing your third song?
Yep. So this song we'll share is Carrie composed the song, and I composed the melody of the song, and maybe Carrie can speak on a little bit about that.
I was just thinking, I don't even remember making this song, but I love music, and I just always thought it would be cool to put a song out there that's sung, and I just kind of followed my heart, and then this song came out, and then my dream came true. I got to sing back up at a big round dance, singing a song that had helped me.
make my dreams come true. Falling in love with you.
All right, that was awesome. So I just have a couple more questions, and I wanted to ask you about your course that you're taking right now at the Yellowhead Tribal College, the Indigenous Language Teaching Degree, and can you tell us about the course and what are your plans for what are you going to do with your degree?
Well, I think I never. Well, first of all, I'll probably start looking for a job here when summertime rolls around. But it was necessary. It was a 4-year degree program, Yellowhead Tribal College. It was the Bachelor's of Indigenous Language, and then beginning of last year they changed the course name to Language Revitalization. So I've done my practicum online already, and I'm expected to graduate in the fall. And yeah, I'm already kind of have my foot in the door with teaching. I help out at Victoria School of Performing Arts with their language program with their young people.
Oh, that sounds exciting. That's really awesome. Really, really good. Congratulations on taking that course. I know a lot more of us need to learn our language, and I'm glad you took the course and going to continue on and making sure our languages don't die. So thank you for doing that for us. So what was your favorite round dance that you went to?
Well, there's a few of them. I like going to Enoch because there's a lot of people that go there, and another one I went to was probably back in the early part of 2000. There was 2 nights round dance in this little reserve in Saskatchewan called Ministic One, and there was like all these legendary singers were there. Late Norman Yellowbird, and Clayton Chief, and some of them that already gone on to Ken Puyak, and all the Little Island Cree Boys, and some Logan Alexis singers, Francis Green, Gordon McGilvery. Yeah, that was a memorable round dance for myself.
Oh, they're really good singers.
And why I say that is because it was in a little hall, and then when people are dancing, you could kind of feel that floor moving.
There, you really feel the energy, right? Well, we're coming into the end of the show, and do you have any final thoughts?
I just want to also say I've heard you mention somebody that gone on. I'll say condolences to the family in Manitoba, late Vince Fontaine and their families, and also want to mention too that some of our friends there I think they were trying to have a round dance in Rosso in February. So there's a few friends over there that mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Things work out for them, and also want to say just wants to say for listeners and yourself here for inviting us over and giving us the chance to sing and share a little bit.
Yeah, thank you for being my 99th guest. It's been such a joy listening to you sing. Both of you sing round dance. It's bringing me really good memories. good music to my heart, and the melody. I just feel like I just want to go to a round dance now.
Oh, I also want to say too that my wife here too is kind of like my influential inspiration to continue on my education. She's a teacher, and she's also a graphic designer too. She made our shirts.
Oh yeah, she was telling me she designed that shirt.
Yeah. I am representing Swampy Cree out in Plains.
Yay. I'm Swampy Cree. Yay. But thank you for being on the show this evening. It's been a huge pleasure, and I love listening to that round dance and that hand drum and the singing. And thank you for sharing this song. It's such a beautiful way to spend the past half hour. And I just want to let the people know out there, my next Janet says loves the design, so she's watching right now, my sister. My 100th guest is Tommy Christian. He's a real famous powwow dancer and powwow MC, so I'm really excited to have him on the show, and he'll be my 100th guest. So I want to thank you again for being on the show, and thank the viewers for tuning in, and have a good and safe evening.
Yeah, kita tamihin.
Tune in again next time when Rhonda interviews another up-and-coming Indigenous superstar. Only on Indigenous Superstar.